This is Hospitality One-to-One, conversations on the industry. Here's your host, Chris Bennis.
Thanks for listening and watching this special edition of the Hospitality One-to-One Podcast. It's just me today. There's no guests, and I wanted to take a couple of minutes because we have some really exciting news for you. We launched the Hospitality One-to-One Podcast back in November of last year with the intent that we were going to have a focus on employer brand and how we can help improve employer brand. And we were on the website hospitality1to1.com. We since then have begun to realize that there is a need for a much wider ranging conversation, topics that all fall under the realm of hospitality industry, but we can have a much wider, broader discussion about different topics. We also realized there were hardly any real resources for hoteliers when it comes to media, when it comes to podcasts, when it comes to video clips, when it comes to blog entries, dealing with recruiting when it comes to the hotel industry, both from a client standpoint, from a candidate standpoint, interview tips, LinkedIn suggestions, resume tips, you name it. There really wasn't a resource dedicated to the hotel or hospitality industry. And so after much consideration, we have now put together a site in association with Snelling Hospitality. The website is called yourhotelrecruiter.com. That's yourhotelrecruiter.com. And like I said, this will be a media warehouse, if you will. It's going to have, again, videos from myself as well as other professionals in the industry. It'll have the podcast. It'll also have blog entries by many in the industry as well. So that'll be the new home for the Hospitality One-to-One Podcast. Again, the podcast will stay the same when it comes to me. I will still be hosting the podcast. It'll just allow us to have a wider ranging group of guests and topics. We'll still also be on Stitcher. We'll also be on YouTube, and we'll be on iTunes as well. Now, to that end, part of this yourhotelrecruiter.com website is also a great chance for you to get involved. You may ask how. Well, we don't want to just hear from me or hear from others here at Snelling Hospitality. That's great and all, but we'd love to hear from you. Use your experience, your guidance, your tips, your tricks, and how you can help is a couple of different ways. If you would like to record a video speaking about your hospitality experience or your career background, we'd love to hear about it. Go ahead and record a video and you can send it to us. Want to do a blog entry? We'd love to read it, love to post it. And if you have a desire to start your own podcast but don't have a resource for hosting it, we'd love to help with that. We want to be a place that has multiple voices to be able to help those in the hospitality industry. It's a resource for everyone to take a look at, take a listen to, and we hope to grow it together. We're excited about what the future is going to hold for yourhotelrecruiter.com. Again, moving forward, the Hospitality One-to-One Podcast will be on yourhotelrecruiter.com, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. We look forward to all the exciting features that we'll have in the future. We'd also love to get your idea. What could we use? What new features are you looking for? What do we not have that you'd like to see? Feedback is essential. Please let us know if anything does come to mind. And we look forward to a new round of fantastic guests, exciting conversation, and great feedback. Have a great day.